Hey guys, welcome to the Quest Culture Podcast. Actually, I'm out here right now with you-know-who, writer, Superman aficionado, Mr. Roy Schwartz is here. And what are we doing here today?
We are at the press screening of Captain America, Brave New World.
Yes, and how you feeling about it?
First of all, I'm very proud that Quest Culture has reached the point that it is invited by Marvel to attend the press screening for these kind of movies.
Did you hear that?
You got on the ground floor. Just wait till you see what happens. I have a riddle for you, and I want to see if anybody here knows, without Googling, but let's see if Brendon knows. That's the trick. What's his name? That's not the riddle. That's a rhetorical question. What's his name?
Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson. Why is he called Sam Wilson? Ooh. Like, why is the former Falcon and current Captain America, why was he called Sam Wilson? Invented, of course, by Stan Lee and Gene Colan.
I don't know. That's a good question.
He was named after a real guy called Samuel Wilson, who in the War of 1812 was the meat merchant for the U.S. Continental Army. But wait, there's more. He would give these barrels that would have the U.S. stamp, like everything and they started calling him Uncle Sam. And that is the origin of Uncle Sam. And this Captain America is named after Uncle Sam.
That's right. That's right. That is the origin of Uncle Sam.
That?
I didn't know the connection between Sam Wilson though. Interesting. Before we go in, real quick, because this was a little bit of a topic as well, people were talking about it. Anthony Mackie's statement about when he was asked about what he felt about Captain America and what it meant. And a lot of people had issues with it because he said, and I think if you read it at a cursory level, he said, we should take America out of it. But I don't think he meant how people are taking it. So how do you feel about it?
Tempest in a teapot?
Yeah.
People get their panties bundled over everything.
Yeah.
First of all, he wasn't writing it down. It's like he thought what he was saying. He was just talking at whatever it was, a con or something. So he maybe technically misspoke, but it's obvious that that's not what he meant. He didn't say Captain America should not be an American or blah, 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 blah. He meant that he shouldn't be only an American.
Right.
Agreed. Black Lives Matter isn't only Black Lives Matter. That's very obvious, right, except for the people who insist on misunderstanding. He meant that the values that make Captain America so beloved, and the same thing with Steve Rogers in the original movies, isn't that he was born in America and he believes it's that he's a good guy.
Good guy.
And that's what's important. Those are universal values. And what we see as American values are, in large part thanks to America, today universal values.
Right.
And that's very clearly what he meant. So let's take it at that.
Yes, agreed. I definitely got that sense when he meant it. I didn't understand why people were freaking out about it because honestly, for me, and a lot of the Cap's books, and I think I talked about this on episode 1 of the podcast when we had you on.
Oh yeah?
When I started reading the Cap comic books as an adult, he was at times, a little bit taken back or disenfranchised from the government a little bit. He felt like he was trying to live up to ideals that his nation perhaps...
Well, there's that whole plotline, the Secret Empire.
Yes.
Where it turns out that the big bad guy is the President of the United States, and it's clearly meant to be Nixon. If you have a character like Captain America, or imagine in his world, if you're Captain America, there's not a day goes by that somebody doesn't try to slap you on the face with their politics.
Yeah.
He does not stand for the American reality. He stands for the American dream.
Yes.
It's not about the politics of the moment. It's about what we aspire to be.
Exactly.
And that's what's important.
Exactly. And for me, that's what Captain America is. That's what he's always been. For me, that's been that's when he was the most interesting for me, is when he's not just, like America's Boy Scout errand boy.
He wasn't really like the original Simon and Kirby. He was kicking butt.
He was kicking butt.
Punching Nazis left and right.
Yeah.
And so should you.
So we're going to go watch it, and then we'll have a quick out-of-theater reaction with no spoilers. Yeah, we'll let you know how it is. At ease.